I found 6 small sets that should be relatively affordable and easy to collect. First up is Double Crisis. This is from the XY era. It's the first subset of the XY era too. It was released in 2015 and has a total of only 34 cards. Now this set is so special and unique because it is a Team Aqua, Team Magma set. So the two big bangers from the set, you'll probably recognize them, are Team Aqua's Kyogre and Team Magma's Groudon. These are absolutely stunning cards, and you can find them each for about $100 on eBay in a lightly played to near mint condition. Now, because of these two cards, the set is a little bit expensive, but they really are the only two pricey ones. The other 32 are relatively affordable. Now, personally, I would also like to collect the booster packs because they look really cool. But these booster packs are about $50 a piece and they only contain 7 cards. So if I were to collect this set today, I would focus on the cards first and maybe get the booster packs later. This was a special set back in 2015, so you couldn't buy the booster packs individually, you had to buy the actual blister packs. This set is unique and it's kind of claim to fame, I guess, is the whole Team Aqua, Team Magma thing. But if you're a Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald fan, you're gonna want to collect this set. It's really cool. Next up, I've chosen the Radiant cards. Yes, I will talk about these every chance I get. So there's 16 total. One is a promo and they span over 5 different sets. That's Astral Radiance, Pokemon Go, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, and Crown Zenith. Now, one of the reasons I love these cards so much is their unique foil pattern coupled with the texture on the card. Together, this really actually makes for a beautiful card. And these are still very affordable. Oh, and did I mention that Radiant Pokemon are actually shiny Pokemon? That means they have their color palette swapped. For example, Charizard is black instead of his regular reddish orange. So the Japanese counterparts, they actually translate into sparkling, which kind of means shining, and then over here we decided to call them radiant for some reason. And speaking of Japanese, the Japanese Radiant cards are much more impressive with a more vibrant sparkle, so you might want to collect those ones instead. Oh, and another cool thing about these Radiant cards is that the Kanto starter evolutions are all here: Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. These cards came out at a time when most of us were distracted by the gold, rainbow, and alternate art cards, so I think they're pretty underrated. So when I was scripting this video, I actually found a whole bunch of mini sets. If you liked this video, let me know in the comments if you want a part 2 because I'm totally down to do one. This is a lot of fun. So next up is the McDonald's sets. Now this one's kind of a messy one because there are a lot of McDonald's sets. This started back in 2001 with a Japanese exclusive McDonald's set. These cards are absolutely stunning. I don't own any myself because they're expensive. One day I hope to. So if you want to go for a more expensive vintage sort of like set to show off, I'd go with the 2001 McDonald's collection, but we've got a whole bunch. We're missing a few years, but mostly every single year up to 2023, we have a new McDonald's collection. And so for that reason, there are a lot to collect, and the further you go back, the more expensive they get. So myself, I have all of 2023, 2022, 2021, and then I'm working backwards. It's really cool to flip through a binder and see all these McDonald's collections over time. It's awesome. And these cards are not only cheap on eBay, but they're pretty easy to collect when the new set comes out. You just have to go to McDonald's. And there are some booster packs to collect as well. So the old Japanese sets, they have some booster packs, and then 2021, 2022, and 2023 have their own McDonald's booster packs as well. And if you don't want to go to McDonald's, then you can usually find the full set a month later for like $30 on eBay. It's about 15 cards. And there's a lot of like little hidden secrets in the McDonald's collections. For example, there's one that was released only in France, obviously in French, so that's really cool. And the confetti holo pattern that we've been seeing lately is known to have holo bleed, which is also pretty fun to collect. Oh, and one more thing, if you are collecting old McDonald's collection cards from 10-ish years ago, do not buy the sealed McDonald's Happy Meal toy. Buy the card. It might seem like a good idea to buy the sealed toy and then pull the card out of it, but trust me, those cards are destroyed. You'll receive a much better card purchasing it from someone who has had it in a sleeve in a binder all these years instead of naked in a box. Okay, next I've chosen the EX Unseen Forces Unknown subset from 2005. So EX Unseen Forces was an incredible set. Looking back on it in 2024, it is just jaw-dropping how awesome of a set that was. But it actually had a subset of unknown Pokemon. And there's 28 of them. So we have all 26 characters of the alphabet, as well as an exclamation mark and a question mark. And I do have to say, it is hilarious how the question mark unknown is looking in the mirror at itself. Another thing to note here is that the 26 characters of the alphabet, these unknown are Gen 2, and then the exclamation mark and question mark are actually Gen 3 Pokemon. So this is the first time we saw those Gen 3 Pokemon in the TCG. So you can find most of these on eBay for either 12 bucks or less than that. Oh, and before we move on, can we just talk about the North American booster pack artwork and the Japanese booster pack artwork for this set? I mean, come on. Okay, and so the last mini master set I've chosen is the Pikachu World Collection. Now you might know what this is because I just did a video on this one, but basically a Pikachu World Collection is one product that came out with 9 different Pikachu cards, and there's 2 different ones. So one came out in 2000, and these are all Wizards of the Coast Pikachus done up in different languages. It's absolutely incredible, and I really think that everyone should at least consider grabbing this product or these cards for their collection. Now in 2010, we got our second and last Pikachu World Collection. These ones are unique Pikachu cards. They aren't reprints. They have gold Cosmos holofoil borders, which are just stunningly beautiful. Again, each Pikachu is in a different language. These cards are absolutely incredible. I can't praise these enough. And so for the 2010 release, I gotta slow down because I'm excited. For the 2010 release, we have 3 different versions. There's 2 Japanese ones. There's a blue and a green. The only difference is the blue and the green on the Japanese Pikachu. And then for the North American version, it's just the 9 Pikachus with an English back on them. They aren't in Japanese because they're in different languages, of course. But amazing collection. The Pikachu World Collection, that is, and I highly recommend you check those out. So those are 6 mini master sets that should be pretty easy to complete, and the idea is to focus your attention on one goal and complete that small set, and that's going to bump up your collection so much more instead of grabbing random little bits from all over the place. So if you're still watching, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Like it if you like it, and you will see me in the next one.